Now we have been doing the arithmetic operations now we have become very conversant with them. So typically how we write those arithmetic operations is that we say that if I multiply 3 with 1, 3 into 1, the answer that I would get is 3. So if you notice this, there is an equal to sign here, which tells me that the quantity on the left hand side is equal to the quantity on the right hand side. So it expresses a relationship between my left hand side and right hand side, and this tells me that the quantities are equal. This is known as an equation. An equation means that the relationship, there is an equality relationship between the left hand side and the right hand side. Now this was the case when we were doing the arithmetic operations. So for example, here I have a certain number of trees on both sides of this question mark. Of course, we know that there are 3 trees. No matter how I got these 3 trees, I could have gotten these 3 trees by doing 3 into 1, or I could have gotten them by having 2 trees and then planting one more. So I would do 2 plus 1 in that case. No matter how I got that number 3, the relationship between these two sides is that of equality. There are equal number of trees on both the sides, and this is known as an equation. It is not necessary that we always have an equality relationship between left hand side and right hand side. Sometimes we might have a greater than relationship. So we might say that this 4 trees here is greater than the 3 trees here, or we might even have less than relationship. So there might be relationship which would say that there are 2 trees here and there are 3 trees here. So this is a less than relationship, and less than, greater than, anything other than the equal relationship are known as inequalities. So inequalities express relationship between left hand side and right hand side, but those relationships are not equality. It is not saying that the two things are equal. We will be dealing with inequalities, and questions are asked on the inequalities much later during the course. So definitely keep practicing the questions. So now today our focus is on equations. We will only be dealing with things where the left hand and the right hand side are actually equal. Now in arithmetic, we would do the operations with numbers and we would just say that the two sides are equal. In algebra, we will be required to find quantities so that our two sides, LHS and RHS, right hand and the left hand side, become equal. Okay, so for example, here I had 2 trees and on the other side I have 3 trees. Let's say that they are a brother and sister, and a parent wants to give them equal number of trees. Now the brother, he already has 2 trees, so I need to find out how many more trees should I give to him so that his number of trees become the same as that of sister. So sister, I know, has 3 trees. The brother, I know, he has 2 trees already. I need to find out the additional number of trees which I need to gift him so that the number of trees on both the sides, number of trees with brother and sister, they become equal. So I need to find this quantity x, and this is an algebraic equation. 2 plus x is equal to 3, where x represents the unknown quantity. So we just chose x. You might have chosen a, b, c, d, or brother. So you could have chosen b for brother, as for sister. Okay.